on, everybody? Now, low-key, I have been taking forever to post the video of where I got scammed on the wheel trading and whatnot. That's actually going up the day that later today that I'm filming this clip. But what I worked out yesterday was I probably texted 15 people yesterday trying to trade off my other stocks. And finally found somebody that has some, I don't know how I'm pulling this off. They've got 22 by 12s with 35s that I'm trading the stocks even for, and they're coming to me. I'll get into that in a second, what just happened. Basically, they're willing to come to me and everything, but here's where I think I'm not getting scammed. I think I'm not getting scammed because they're black. Who wants black wheels? Unless they're black and milled and like 24s or bigger. So they're black wheels and they're not even black and milled. And they're not just black. They're black and red. So, yeah. And then they have Nitto Ridge Craps on them, 35, 12, 50, 20s, that are all almost bald. Not like bald, but pretty close to it. And they're also 5x5. They're not 5x5.5. But he's already got adapters for 5x5.5 to 5x5 that he's throwing in with him. So basically, I can get them and throw them straight on the truck, which I probably will do, but it probably won't be today because I'm supposed to trade them today. But I don't think that today will be a good day to swap wheels because I don't feel like it. So it's cold, it's wet because it rained this morning. I probably won't do it. But with all that being said, what is going on with the truck? So what's going on is let's see, today's Wednesday. Got my truck back yesterday. Been down since Saturday, technically Friday night. Past 4 days basically. I took my intake off to do the plenum gasket on this thing because it needed it. And my dad broke a bolt in the thermostat housing, and then I'll tell you what, I'm going straight to school, fuck it. Basically, my dad broke a bolt in the thermostat housing. That was problem number one. Problem number two was after breaking said bolt, he went to drill it out. We couldn't drill it out straight because of the way the intake is shaped, so it's kind of crooked. And then on top of that, while drilling it out, the drill bit broke off inside of there. Luckily, I was able to just pull it out. Thank God. And after all of that, went to put it back together, and I spent probably 2 hours trying to bend my EGR pipe back where it was supposed to be because my dad decided to bend the shit out of it, and so I couldn't just put it back where it's supposed to be and start threading it. And he finally ended up having to cut the EGR pipe in half to bolt it to the intake and then put a pipe in between them. So, and in the process of him trying to bend the pipe back, he pulled my trans dipstick out and made I probably dumped 3 quarts of trans fluid out. That didn't look good. So after everything, I was probably like $200 in on everything, which I didn't have. But we get it back together. I got it running Monday night, and then after getting it running, it went to take it down the road, and I only had first gear. And I did put fluid in it. I will say I put fluid in it before I tried to drive it, but I only had first gear, which is, not good. Turns out it's probably my kickdown cable, I think, because I did break the clip that like centers it or whatever. So I took like 4 zip ties and I tried to get it where it's supposed to be, like almost perfect, and it's still not great. But now my transmission is kind of slippy. And I don't know if it's just going to be like that for a while or it's just going to take a crap after a couple days. Hopefully it doesn't, because later today I'm taking scrap off for my dad. So, and I'm going to have a heavy trailer on the back of this thing. And also, if I'm going like 45 now and floor it, it tries to kick down all the way into first gear. And when it does that, it shoots it to like 5,000 RPM, which is past red line. So, kickdown cable is quite sensitive for some reason now. Also going about 35, 40, when it goes from second to third, if you can get it to, it goes back into second, and then it just sits there until you let off. And then it aggressively shifts into third. Feels like you're getting punched in the back of the head. So, yeah. But with all that being said, I'm going to get into if I trade it or not. So, yeah. I don't know why there's a dot on the screen. I can't get it to go away. We got them 20x12s. They're 5x5, but they came with adapters from 5x5 to 5x5.5. So I can't put these on the truck. May happen. The pictures didn't show like how dirty these things freaking are, dude. They're gonna take quite a bit of cleaning. He didn't have the caps for them, which sucks, but he said tires gonna need to be replaced soon. I mean, they're ridge scraps. That's still like a quarter tread for ridge scraps, to be honest. That one has a little alignment wear on the inside. One of these wheels I tried to wipe down with like a shirt, and yeah, no. They're gonna take some serious cleaning, but yeah, 20x12s, 35, 12.5, 20 ridge scraps. Let's see if I can't clean these things up. It's gonna be a couple days. It's pretty cold and it's supposed to rain Friday. Today's Wednesday, so we'll see. All right, everybody. So earlier I tried to put the 20x12s on the truck, and the adapters are only 1.5 inches wide, so my lug nuts are too long. Well, some of them. So basically my factory lug nuts stick out about that much past the spacer, and that much is literally just part of the tin cap that's on the lug nuts, and it's not threaded or anything. So I'm gonna go through and cut every single one of them down, because it's easier to do that than try to get the cap off the lug nut. Half the time they fall off on their own, so it doesn't really matter. But I gotta do that. After I do that, they'll fit on the truck. But yeah, so hopefully we're going to do that real quick after school, because I literally just got to school. But we're going to do that after school and then get them on the truck. They're going to be dirty, though, because they're dirty and it's like below freezing. So I can't really wash them. And yeah, but hopefully I got them on. So cue the B-roll.